Hi friends, welcome to Aishusdiy. This is a set um, earring with a pendant. So I made this earring and a pendant. It's so simple and easy. You can make this multiples in a short span of time, and it's really nice and colorful. It's not just with beads and this rings, and it's with the metallic beads as well. So this is what I was like, just playing with the ring, and then I just thought this is a good idea. uh, I attached like 8 beads. I didn't have a lot of this cord, this color. I'm done with that color. I made a bracelet, and so it was from Michael's. It was like multicolor cord, Chinese knotting cord. So after this bracelet I had only very few left. So I didn't do a full ring, but the idea is like it is really pretty and colorful because of the cording, and it is like very nice. So all you need is this ring. You can also make your own ring, but probably with a 14 gauge or 16 gauge, and it will be open, of course. But this one is a closed ring, or connectors, whichever you want to call it. And these 2 connectors and one for the pendant. So instead of just, this is all just gold, right? So instead of just doing gold, I thought, why don't we mix metals? So I wanted to use this copper metallic beads rather than the gold beads. This is the one that I was thinking of using, but then I thought, okay, why not? So I can use the, so this is a pendant, so you can put it through leather cord or a beaded necklace. If you have a leather cord, then you can put it through this, and you can have a pendant like that. So the possibilities are endless for this. Or if you have a chain already, I put a big jump ring so that it can even go through a beaded chain. So that is also a possibility. So if I'm using the copper beads, then I can use a copper chain to attach this. So that's why I have here my copper chain, of course my bent nose pliers, and I don't need this. But not only these beads, you can use any beads as long as the cord fits through the beads. So I'm using Chinese knotting cord for this. I think this is 0.8 millimeter. I'm not so sure. I bought it in bbcraft.com and doesn't say anything on the top. And this one, I think I bought it on eBay, and I don't know, I don't read Chinese, so I don't know the measurement of this. This is probably, I'm not so sure, probably smaller than this. Let's just see, check. Maybe the same. I think they're the same or small. I have no idea. So I'm gonna use this cord, and then we are going to do this. So for this we need to either so how I'm going to do is, instead of wasting the cord, you can actually have cut the cord and use it. That might be easier, I think. So let's take a ruler. So that is 12, definitely 24 inch, and I'm taking like 28 inch just to be on the safer side. So we need a pair of scissors, a lighter, and this ring, and some ear wires to attach to the earrings and jump rings, and this metallic beads or any bead that fits through this cord. So what I would say is, you burn the ends. Both the ends. So if you pull that through, you will get a string kind of a consistency. Can you see that? So that will be helpful to thread all the beads. Now I take these cord, 2 cords, okay, 28 inches I took. Take these 2 cords, take one of the ring, put it underneath the ring. Okay, take this loop and pull both the cords through this loop. So you will get this kind of a knot. This is called a lark's head knot. So what you need to do now is you take one of the cord, add a bead, any bead whichever fits through this. Okay, these metallic beads have a rather big hole, so that's why I'm using that. So add the bead right there. Keep this cord on top of the ring and go through the ring in the middle. Okay, and then come back through the loop that you created here and pull through. The second will be the same but in the opposite direction. We went on the top first time. Now we'll go in the from the bottom. You go through the ring and then go through this loop and come out. It's like a 6, a half-inch knot, right? Like a 6. So there we go. Here we have another knot. So it's pretty easy. Take the cord, add your bead to the cord. Okay, keep the cord. Let me move all of these beads. So keep the cord on top, put it into the ring, okay, and then get it through this loop. That's like a 6, right? And then pull. And then now put it underneath the ring. Come from underneath through the ring and put it through this loop from the top. There is your 6 again, and then push. Pull it tight and push. Now we have this. Okay. Take a bead. Put the bead through, keep it on top and under. When you pull this, there's a high possibility that the bead, if it goes through, it won't stay proper. So make sure that you pull after the bead. Now I'm going under, coming through this loop and pulling my cord. It's pretty straightforward. Take a bead, put it inside, go on top of the ring, into the ring, and come back through this loop and pull. Do the same through this. Like this you should continue. Here I did 3/4, and as I said, I was just playing with the short cord that I had left over when I did the bracelet, so I just filled this up. I just did 8 beads. You can do it all around and add a jump ring to it, just like how I did here. If it comes, it will come like this, and then you can add a ear wire to that. It's as simple as that. Add a bead, go through and pull. Come back from the bottom and go through this loop and pull. So I'm doing one side like this. If this is enough, I will be done with this, or else I still have extra thread. Okay, I have finished doing it around the circle, or this is called a quick link as well, I guess. And as you can see, there is knots only here, and there is no way that I can add a bead and actually finish this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this off and finish this off here. So when I'm finishing, I need to be careful. And then just press it. Can you see that? So here also it got burned. So that way when I have a metal bead, I don't have to worry about this. That's also one other benefit. I'm just making sure that this one is melted properly. If not, do it again. I guess that should be enough. Now what we can do is, I have a 6x4 roundel in this cord color, the exact blue. So I thought what I will do is I will just add this right here, and I'm just going to make a bigger loop right here and then do the ear wire is what I'm thinking. So I have 2 of these blue color beads. You can add a jump ring and add it, that's also not an issue, but if you add this, I think it will look pretty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to open up this eye pin. You can also make your own eye pin. So I'm just adding this eye pin, trying to add this eye pin. Actually this won't work. So what I am going to do is either you can take wire, copper wire that you have, a 20 gauge or 18 gauge would work fine, or you can use a jump ring to attach here and then to the ear wire. I'm gonna use this 18 gauge wire. I'm gonna snip it off just about like 3 inches or so, and then take my round nose pliers and make a big loop, just like so. Then open this up, add it here to the ring and close it. So now you can add this roundel beads. Make a wrap loop. So snip it off, tuck it in. Now you are ready to add the ear wire. So this is one pattern, or else in this I just finished it with just 8 beads and then I burnt the ends right here. You can do that. That way this part of the ring will be exposed, and this only between the knots it's exposed. So whichever look you find it's prettier for you, you can go with that. This is more like a dressy one, this is more casual. I don't know, I just feel this one is a little bit bigger if you can keep these two together, right? So this one feels a lot bigger because there is beads around it completely, and this feels a little bit what to say, this doesn't feel that way, right? So whichever look you like is what you need to go with. So I really like this look, so I'm going to make two more, one for the another pair of earring, one for the pendant. So I have here about 17 inches of cord, the Chinese knotting cord. I think that was much enough, means that was more than enough for me to go around the ring completely. So I'm taking that, and then I'm just doing the lock set knot, just like so. And then I'm going to start adding the beads and doing the lock set knot around. Adding one bead, going on top, into the loop, into the ring, and then into the loop, pulling it, going from underneath the ring, going into the loop, making a 6, inverted 6, and pulling it just like that. I'm going to go through the entire ring. Hi friends, welcome to Aishusdiy. So in the last video I showed you guys how to make this ring, and I made these earrings. I haven't wrapped this fully, and as I said, and I did wrap this fully in this project. This one is not wrapped fully, but it is really pretty as well. And then you can just put a jump ring like this, how I have here, and then attach it to chain or a cord, or that way you can have a set, a pretty set that you can give